So every so often I like to do videos like this, and the reason I'm doing this particular one is to show that everything I had prophesied of over a year ago has come to pass. And I'm still seeing these ones like Tom Horn. He's still propagating the idea that his Apophis is the comet going to be the comet Wormwood, when I said over a year ago that the comet Atlas was Wormwood. And I said this for many reasons, but I'm going to make this short because I want to stimulate dialogue and I want to encourage reading amongst you people in the Bible, to read the Bible, to seek discernment. So the comet Atlas occurred over a year ago, right about the same time as the pandemic, understand that, and the plague of locusts that had occurred all at the same time. So Atlas was the father of the Pleiades, which are known as the water sisters, the 7 water sisters. And they're mentioned in Job 38 verse 31. And remember, God binded these fallen angels, remember that, to be released in Revelations, and realize that a star would fall from heaven. So understand what's most important to realize, and what I had revealed back then, that there was a mistranslation, that wormwood was mistranslated from the word Leana, the Jewish word Leana. It doesn't mean wormwood, and you can fact check this yourself through the Strong's Dictionary. It means to be cursed with bitterness. And you can read, and I compel you to read all of Revelation chapter 8, but this is more so mentioned in Revelation chapter 8 verse 11. So what's hilarious, so Tom Horn is this lifetime minister who proclaims himself to be a prophet also. So he didn't even know this until I had revealed it. He didn't even go back and check this and didn't start teaching about this. He kept saying that it was Nibiru. It would be Planet X or Nibiru and Apophis, or it would be also called Apophis. And he didn't even realize that Nibiru was not a planet in the Bible. Nibiru is the Nibiru point where the 4 were bound, where it speaks of in Revelations where the 4 are bound. The Nibiru point is where the Euphrates and the Tigris meet. Understand that. That's the Nibiru point where the 4 that are bound are released. Understand that. These were ones that were binded. 4 of the ones that were binded, just like the Pleiades were bound, but they were released with the comet Atlas, the star that fell from heaven that I said was wormwood. That was the wormwood. So understand that wormwood doesn't mean wormwood. It was mistranslated from Leana, to be cursed with bitterness, or cursed one. And realize Atlas was the one that was cursed to bear the weight of the heavens for his revolt. So read chapter 8, verse 11. So Tom Horn, the self-proclaimed prophet Tom Horn, is saying there's going to be another plague that's going to come from his comet Apophis. That there's going to be a plague or some kind of alien virus or some sort. And this is where I want to encourage this dialogue. I want y'all to create a dialogue with this video and in this video's comments. So understanding what I've just shown and what I've shown in my previous videos over the past year, Tom Horn says the waters would be poisoned. They would be cursed and poisoned. And it does talk about this in Revelations chapter 8, verse 11. So what I'm telling you is the waters have already been cursed and poisoned, and wormwood is currently impacting the world. Understand that. The comet Atlas was wormwood, and it is currently impacting. Look up the definition of impacting as it pertains to a verb in a verb manner, how it relates to being cursed. And I want y'all to tell me what the waters mean, how the waters would be cursed, because I tell you, the waters have been cursed. They have been cursed for over a year now, because wormwood, which is Atlas, was the one that curses with bitterness, that cursed the waters with bitterness. And it has been happening. So all these false prophets that are telling you, the fire, the flames, there's going to be rioting. I said this over a year ago. So Timothy Dixon, there's going to be, they cannot explain it to you. They have no discernment. All they know is that we're in these times. So they're trying to prophesy whatever they can without explaining to you. And I'm going to give you just a touch. I'm going to give you a taste of my knowledge and my discernment. Tell me what the waters are. And this goes for you, Timothy Dixon, Perry Stone, Tom Horn, Cat Kurz, Robin Bullock, any of you so-called prophets. The waters are cursed. They've been cursed for over a year, and I said this over a year ago when the Comet Atlas appeared. Let's create a dialogue, people. Let's call out the false prophets. Let's see how much knowledge and discernment they have, and tell us how the waters have been cursed with bitterness. Y'all share this message. Let's see if any of these false prophets can figure this out, because all they do is spew babbling nonsense. So read your scripture. I want y'all people to try to figure out how the waters are cursed. This is very important. I've revealed it. I have revealed that the waters have been cursed, and that it happened with the Comet Atlas. Y'all leave your comments in the comment section, people, and contact these prophets. Let these prophets know this is a quiz for them, if you will. If they're a prophet, they can tell me how the waters have been cursed. They know. There were many that said, when I said this comet appeared, and I said it was wormwood, there were many that were naysayers. But now see that all these self-proclaimed prophets, including Tom Horn, has even jumped on it. Perry Stone, Tom Horn, when they saw all my prophecies were coming to pass, they all were naysayers in the beginning, but now they're saying, oh yes, we're in those times. But there were many that said, no, we're not in the times of Revelation. Tom Horn was saying it, Perry Stone, but now see, suddenly they're all saying it because they've seen that all my prophecies have come to pass 100%. And I'm telling you now, and I've been telling you, the waters are cursed. The Comet Atlas, who was the father of the Pleiades, the water sisters, who are also called the water sisters, have cursed the waters. Come on, you false prophets. Let's see if you can tell us about these cursed waters that are occurring. You people stay in the Word. I want you to see discernment of a true prophet and understand why you shouldn't follow false prophets. Tom Horn is still propagating misinformation. And this is a long-term minister of God who should well know his scripture. So even if he's not a prophet, he should be able to tell us about the cursed waters that are cursed with bitterness. Stay in the Word, people. God bless. Know who you're learning from. I'll show you what seeing through the eyes of a prophet really is. God bless.